Yo, what is up there, guys? The Wiz back at it again with another video with some more Kingdom Hearts Bring Arts news and information right here, right now. So let's get right to it. All right, not that long ago, it was revealed that we would be getting another set of Kingdom Hearts figures, that being the Wayfinder trio, consisting of none other than Ventus, Aqua, and Terra. Now, at that moment, we had no other news and information, like, which one of them is going to come first, price or release date, accessories, but luckily for us, we have all those details right now, and it's going to be exclusively on Ventus. So it looks like Ventus is going to be the next figure to be releasing right after Roxas and Xion. So what we're going to be doing now, of course, is talking about all those details, the images, and some really interesting changes that apparently they made with Ventus right here, right now. So let's get right to it. All right, so if you were to go ahead and order this figure from a Japanese store like, AmiAmi.com, it's going to cost you around $60, but with shipping and handling, you're basically going to be paying another $20. However, the figure will be releasing in August, so if you were to go ahead and get the figure from a US store like BigBadToyStore.com, essentially you are going to be getting the figure in September, and it's going to cost you around $80. So whichever way you do it, you're looking to spend around $80. The only difference is that, of course, if you get it from a Japanese site, you are going to get it a month early. So depending on how fast you want to get this figure, it is totally up to you. Now, me, of course, I want to get this boy ASAP. So now that we have all those pesky details out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at your boy Ventus, because there's something very interesting over here. So all right, what we have over here is, boom, a look at your boy Ventus, looking absolutely sharp. He's got all that beautiful articulation, free range of movement is really good, doesn't have anything that's really going to hinder his articulation whatsoever, except maybe that little shoulder piece, but I highly doubt it's going to hinder it way too much. But looking at Ventus, there's one big elephant in the room that kind of needs to be discussed. If you go ahead and look at this image right over here on your right hand side, this was the first image that we got of Ventus showing that he was going to be released. Now you might notice that there is kind of a big difference, and that of course is none other than his hair. His hair is a lot shorter in this new promo images, so it makes me wonder what the heck happened over here. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but if you go back and look at Kingdom Hearts 3, Ventus's hair and Roxas's hair are identical. It's supposed to be a lot longer, a lot more edgier, this and that, so it makes me wonder, why in the world did they change Ventus's hair to be short? Like, if we're following the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross storyline, then okay, Ventus having shorter hair does make a lot more sense. Or maybe this is Bring Art's way of trying to differentiate Roxas and Ventus. I don't know why you would need to do that though, by making his hair short. Maybe they thought him having shorter hair would make him look a little bit more innocent and pure as compared to Roxas, who with the longer hair does look a lot more edgier and hardcore, I would say. But it's really a random weird change of events. I have no idea why they decided to make his hair shorter. Personally, me, I would have preferred him with the longer hair, just so I have, like, everything unified, because I have all the other characters. It's just, I don't know, it's just a really random weird thing that they did. I don't know who came up with this, if this was Square, if this was Bring Arts, I don't know what. I know the one big difference between Ventus and Roxas, aside from looking alike, is that Roxas's hair is a lot darker, and you can even tell that, especially when it comes to the figure itself. So why they did this is beyond me. Preferably, I would have liked the long hair, but I guess it is what it is. Or it is entirely possible that I am just overlooking this, and that's how the hair was always meant to be. You think you know a character, and then you don't even know when it comes to the simplest things like this. I was looking back at it a few times now. Honestly, I don't even know. Maybe it just depends on the angle at this point. Who really knows? But it's a Ventus figure, so I'm excited regardless. But let's go ahead and continue looking at the figure itself. So if we scroll down, we have another look at Ventus over here, looking sharp with the Keyblade, the color scheme. Oh, everything is looking good. The paint, you can see those knee joints, the toe joints. Oh, yo, I like the free range of movement that this Ventus is going to have. So if we go ahead and take a look at the next image, we can clearly see that Ventus will indeed be coming with another face, that of course being a sleeping face, and that honestly makes a lot of sense for Ventus. You can see the knee joints over there, him with the Keyblade, everything looking absolutely fresh. We go ahead and move on to another image over here. We can see that, Ventus does definitely have some range of movement. He's got the Keyblade and that typical stance that he usually has, and he does come with a bit of an angry face, which is really nice looking for Ventus. But if we go ahead and move on to the next image over here, we have another classic pose of Ventus. Yo, I love how they're doing this over here. It looks really fresh. A bunch of iconic poses over here. But one thing that you will definitely notice with Ventus and his little keychain part is that it does seem to be one single piece of plastic and not an actual chain, which is a little bit unfortunate. I like when they actually make it chain pieces, but you know, it is what it is. So if we were to continue to go ahead, here we have another sharp look at Ventus, looking fresh, another set of hands. Everything on your boy is looking really good. I mean, there's not really much else to say. But here we go. When we take a look at this image, you can clearly see a lot of the accessories Ventus will come with. He comes with a, you know, a neutral face, he comes with a angry face, he comes with a sleeping face, he comes with 2 closed hands, 2 semi-open hands, and 2 wide hands, and of course he does have his keyblade as well. If we move on to the next image over here, we get the glam shot. Clearly we have our typical Kingdom Hearts base over here. Now what's interestingly enough, when it comes to this Ventus, like I said, you can see the 3 faces. You've got the neutral face, the sleeping face, and the angry face. I find it so funny and ironic that Roxas comes with a smiling face, but your boy Ventus doesn't come with a smiling face. So what's going on? Now, one thing that I will say, you know, since Ventus and Roxas look very similar, one thing I'm hoping that we can do, and I'm pretty sure we will be able to do this, seeing as how the figures, you know, Roxas and Ventus are essentially the same, other than Roxas has the organization outfit. I'm hoping we can swap the heads, because that's something that I definitely would want to do. So you know how I was complaining earlier that Ventus had short hair? Looks like I might be able to solve that problem if I can put Roxas's head in Ventus's body. It's so weird. Why did they change the hair? I don't know why. It's bugging me out so much. Now, aside from all this, you know, you might be thinking everything looks pretty good with this Ventus figure. I can't complain. Well, there is one little thing I'm going to nitpick over here, and oh my god, it has me a little bit scared. You see, of course, we have the stand, the hands, the extra faces, the keyblade, but where in the world is his little Wayfinder trinket? Are they seriously not going to give Ventus that? I mean, that's a pretty big important thing in my sense when it comes to the Wayfinder trio. Now, it might be possible that maybe a character like Aqua will come with the Wayfinder trinket, because if you go ahead and look at the set of Roxas, Xion, and Axel, Axel comes with his chakra arms, he comes with his keyblade, and he comes with 3 sea salt ice cream items. So maybe they're gonna give Aqua, you know, the Axel treatment and give her her Rainfell Keyblade, the Master Defender, extra faces, and hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that she will indeed come with the Wayfinder trinket. I don't know, I feel like it's such a cop-out move to not have the Wayfinder trios have that trinket. Hey, if the sea salt characters can get sea salt ice cream, the Wayfinder trio should definitely be able to get their Wayfinder trinket. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that hopefully Aqua will indeed come with the little Wayfinder pieces. That is basically it for this Ventus figure over here. So to do a quick recap, if you wanted to go ahead and get this figure in Japan, it'll be releasing in August, and it's essentially going to cost you $80, or you can wait a month and get it from a US store like BigBadToyStore.com, and it's still going to cost you exactly $80. Well, you're just going to have to wait a month for it to release. In September, they changed his hairstyle for some weird reason, but other than that, you know, I really like this Ventus figure. It's definitely going to have a lot more free range and movement as compared to probably like Roxas, because I have the Axel figure, and his skirt piece, unfortunately, is really kind of on the tight side. So I do appreciate a lot of figures like, you know, the Sora and Riku, because they have so much more free range and mobility and stuff like this. Yo, I actually cannot wait for this. I'm definitely going to try to swap the heads maybe with like Sora and Ventus. There's a lot of cool things to come, but you know, hey, Ventus is the next figure coming out, so I'm going to assume clearly that means Aqua is going to be next. Of course, you know, obviously Terra is going to be the last figure to be releasing. No word as to when he will be releasing. We didn't even get like, you know, an image of him. Yo, it would actually be really cool if they gave him like a Xehanort head. I think that'd be absolutely awesome, like, you know, with the white hair and the yellow eyes. They could totally pull that off. If they do it, yo, I'm gonna give Bring Arts mad credits and respect over here. So guys, that is basically it for this video. What I want to know in the comment section below, of course, is, hey, what do you think of this Ventus figure? And the million-dollar question that I ask every single time is that if we could have any Kingdom Hearts character from the Kingdom Hearts universe become a Bring Arts figure, who would you want it to be? You know, I'm telling you, we gotta at least get a Xehanort. Give me Naminé. I know technically she doesn't really do much in the game, like, you know, aesthetic wise, like, you know, clapping people with a keyblade, but she was a pretty important character. You know, everyone would be kind of dead if it wasn't for Naminé. So Naminé, Xehanort, even a Vanitas, those characters I think would be absolutely stupendous. So guys, you know, if you like the video, make sure to give it a big massive thumbs up, as it helps me the channel out quite immensely. Go ahead and share the video, follow me on my other stuff such as Twitter, Instagram, Discord, start a conversation. So until next time guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye pal, we'll see you soon.